I always like to talk about this OSAR model by Coach Rafael Echeverria. This helped me to understand how I can change my life. This model has the observer, the actions, the results, and the system that brings together these three elements. Let's begin with the system. What is it? The system is the place where we were born, whatever the city or not, our beliefs, our religion, if we have one, our family story, friends, and our personal story. We are all unique. There is no right or wrong. These are different experiences, reflection of life itself. We are who we are thanks to our experiences. Depending on who we are, we observe the world and take action. This generates results in our lives. If we like those results, we continue with the same actions. But if we don't, like Albert Einstein said, the principle of madness is believing that doing the same thing will get different results. So, after repeating the same action several times and not having the results that we want, we seek to change our actions. This is called first degree learning. But if that result still doesn't come, changing the action is not enough. We need a deeper change related to ourselves, to how we see the world. We need to change some of our personal beliefs to achieve second degree learning, or even more interesting and deep transformational learning by changing some of our deepest beliefs related to our identity. For example, my house is filled with things I can't throw away or donate. I keep buying more and more, or I don't donate what I should. Same action, same results, which is living in a cluttered, disorganized house that doesn't bring me happiness, stress me out, and makes me feel sad. I change my action and start decluttering. I remove a lot of things from my house and I start feeling better. But 6 months pass and I realize I'm back to having many things. That I'm the only one who organizes and cleans the house and everything becomes disorganized again. In that case, we must look at ourselves and ask why I am back in this same place again. Why do I buy so many things? Why can I donate my children's toys and clothes? Why don't I have the energy to organize my house? Why don't I prioritize my own well being by making a change in my home? All these questions are connected to a belief that is limiting us and keeping us away from the life we want to achieve. These questions will help us get to know each other better, to understand why things happen to us. They are deep questions that can lead us to some memories. Where did I learn what is happening to me? When did I start doing it? Do I do it in another aspect of my life or just at home? What can I do differently to change this way of behaving? And if in the end, even after making a deep personal change, I still can achieve the desired outcome, then I will have to change my environment. Quit my job, seek help to improve my family relationships, get a divorce, move, stop working for someone else, and start my own business, and a lot of things that, of course, depends on your life. These are decisions that will likely require an extra effort on our part because, of course, they involve stepping out of our comfort zone. But if we are seeking this life change, we will need to be brave and take risks. Being an adult means having the capacity of generate results for myself, my family, my surroundings, and society. Once we have navigated these waters, started to understand what is happening to us, and accept it, we will be able to begin this transformative change. Remember that if you need to, you can schedule a coaching conversation to discuss these discoveries. Don't feel guilty, we all have them in different aspects of our lives. It's natural. Each person will have it their own challenge in this life. Let's list some phrases we often say regarding our homes. I never know when I might need this. This belief leads to excessive accumulation of objects out of fear of not having something in the future. You may feel the need to keep everything to be prepared for any eventuality. Objects have sentimental value. This belief involves attributing emotional value to each object, even if they don't have a practical purpose or current utility. I can't get rid of something if it's still in a good condition. This belief is based on the desire not to waste objects that are still usable. Objects represents security. You may feel that surrounding yourself with things protects you from uncertainty or loss. I cannot get rid of these objects because they are my memories, the memory of my childhood or the childhood of my kids. This belief suggests that keeping objects is a way to keep alive the memories associated with them. I don't have time for my home. I have more important things to do. This may stem from low self esteem or negative self perception. We can practice self care. If we don't take care of ourselves first, it's difficult to take care of someone else. We need to prioritize our self care and give ourselves the place we deserve in our lives. We try to avoid a traumatic event. We fill our life with chaos and noise, but the real problem is not that. There may be other reasons, of course. Give yourself enough time to analyze why you are going through this situation. I know this is a deep topic with a lot of information. At the beginning, we talk about embarking on this journey. You may feel some turbulence or perhaps more clarity about what you are experiencing. Nowadays, it's more trendy to avoid discomfort rather than facing it. Nobody wants to feel uncomfortable. So you might ask yourself, why? What do I need to see? What does this change want to teach me in my life today? Why do I feel uncomfortable? This doesn't really motivate us, of course. Why would I bother working on myself when I can spend hours on my phone, watching series, going outside, and avoid dealing with the chaos at home? Don't get me wrong, of course, sometimes it's necessary to just lay back and watch TV or spend time on our phones or even do nothing. It's healthy and can even be productive because our bodies and minds need rest. However, it's important for us to be aware and disciplined. Motivation alone is not enough. It's necessary to have that push to start the change we want to achieve. But sometimes motivation fades away, and that's when we need to rely on our purpose and intention. We need to become aware of why we are making this change. Set achievable goals and have daily consistency to fulfill them. Before we continue, let's proceed with our practice, where we will answer our own why and identify the beliefs that are keeping us away from our own home. You can find the practice in the guideline. Don't limit yourself to just that page. Be free and let it all out. Write it down and read it. This may take you a little more time, but it's something that needs to be addressed sooner or later because it will be affect our aspects of our lives, not just having a cluttered home. The ideal is to connect with yourself. Explore why you can dedicate time to decluttering and organizing. Heal yourselves to overcome this internal wound. It will help clear your mind for better decision making. It will also save you time because you won't fall into repetitive actions since you know the limiting belief. And you will be able to make different decisions when it comes to organizing, buying, cleaning, and decluttering your home. I recommend finding a space where you can be calm without interruptions. Perhaps light a candle and make yourself a cup of tea or coffee. Create this space for self connection. Dare to ask yourself this question. Don't miss this opportunity. Sometimes we are good at denying, but if you are not satisfied with your home and you are here, it's for a reason, right? After completing the exercise, I invite you to send it via email. If you need help in this process, write to me and I will assist you in any way I can. I recommend not starting the next video until you have completed this exercise. To achieve this transformative change, we must practice to go through this process of understanding and knowing ourselves. See you soon.